Have you ever wanted to do some deep dive research on your competition and see exactly what they're doing? That's what Branalyzer does, and I want to show you how this works so you can see how to use it best for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do some research on this company called PayHip, and PayHip is basically a Gumroad alternative. They allow you to do more robust kind of courses, I guess you could say. Because as everyone knows, Gumroad has increased their take on the merchant side to about 10%. It pays to look at some of these different options. But let's say I was maybe researching a competitor's SaaS or something like that. Then Branalyzer is something that I think you should take a look at. And I'll show you how it works in just a second. But I wanted to just bring this up right from the beginning. Right now there is an appsumo deal on it. It's got a lot of really good reviews, and it basically will break down, this is a good overview, break down what the competitors are spending on backlinks, where they're getting them from, how much they're making, all kinds of stuff, so you can get their KPIs. So as a software entrepreneur, this is something that can allow you to really dig into, how profitable maybe a business model is before you spend too much time going into and doing it. And so it's an alternative to Ahrefs and SEMrush, and yeah, it can do a lot of things. So it can also grab phone numbers and everything from the different websites, so you'd be able to do some outreach and cold email, as well as on LinkedIn. And it will also check the history, which I think is pretty cool. Anyhow, let's get into it. And what I want to do is I'll just put in payhip.com and then I'll click be curious. Okay. And as you can see here, it'll pull up the year that it's founded, the publishing, the number of employees, and you can also check them out and see how active they are on social media. So if I open this up, it's going to go to basically their Pinterest, which really doesn't make sense based on what they were. Maybe they were using this for something else previously. Let's check out Twitter. And this looks more like it, digital e-commerce platform. So they've announced some features recently, but don't get a whole lot of engagement, particularly for an e-com brand. So it'll pull this business information, global traffic, so you can see the estimated number of visitors per month. And this is going to be skewed because this is also people that are coming in and using their platform as a learning platform. And you can see the number of keywords, right? So it'll pull all this up. It'll pull up the Trustpilot information, and then we can go into the brand SEO and look at some of this information. So you can see the domain age, the links, the Moz rank, and it will pull it from these different things. So this is the domain history. So you can see the traffic, the traffic right here, and you can hover over these to see how this works. What's really interesting is you can pull in the brand keywords, right? So this is the brand keywords. You can see where they're ranking for things. So for example, PayHip, the cost per click, and that sort of thing. Now, a lot of these don't really make a ton of sense for this example, but you can analyze any keywords. You can also check out the brand backlinks. And this is really interesting because you can open this in the browser and you can analyze it and see the links from where they've gotten things. So they've got a link on Small Biz Trends that has a lot of traffic. That's a great domain to get into. Aweber, you can see and break this all down and analyze that. Then you can look at the brand competitors, right? So you can break it down and see some of the competitors. These aren't as relevant as I would have thought. And then top brand pages, so you can see that. And so there's a whole thing that you can do here, going down to brand traffic, brand KPI. So this is estimated data, right? So this is the average order value is 190. So the CR is the conversion rate. So this is really great information, and analyze the local thing. You can also find expired domains, and this is really good as well. So you can find, where these domains that might be relevant to this or to a keyword or to a brand. So you can get traffic from that. That's a really great source of getting domains. What I like about this also is you can check the brand's social media optimization, so where they're doing things well, and that makes it really easy to break down what it is they're doing and put a plan of action into attack. So I guess the question really is, who is this for? This is for people that want to do research. So if you do research on other websites, or if you're starting your own, let's say SaaS or company, you definitely would want to do this. Do some deep dive research, because I just did some stuff on the surface here, but when you really dig into it, this is going to be really important for putting together a game plan. And you can also sell this data. So if you wanted to offer a service where you're doing research or you're compiling a report, this is a really great way to do it. And if you look at the cost of SEMrush or Ahrefs and what you could get comparatively for that, this is going to be really good and allow you to deliver data to your customers in a way that really keeps them seeing you as the expert. And I think that's really important for this. So they've got a plan here, and you can see 200 searches per month, unlimited domain search, unlimited backlinks hunter, which is phenomenal, expired domains hunter. They also have a Chrome extension, which is awesome, export to Excel, all kinds of things that you can do with this. And people love it. If you look at the reviews here, this has got a very high percentage of good reviews. And you look at this, you can just tell this is thoughtful, high-level brand analysis. That's really what you want to do. And because of the high levelness of this and the detail you can get into this, this is something that can command a high value if you're offering this as a service to different customers, right? So hitting the jackpot in the brand analysis, it really pulls everything together. It does have a really nice UI, I think. And as you can see, people are really liking this software and giving it great reviews. So if that's something that you're interested in, this is a really good deal to take advantage of. I'll put a link in the description to that, and go check it out. If you do have any questions about this or problems or anything you want to go over, let me know in the comments. And if you've used this, let me know in the comments what you think about it and how you've been able to use it in order to perform really strong analysis on some of the companies that are online just by checking out their profile. Really does a great job pulling this all together and making it concise so you can have actionable data, and you can really look at how much different companies are making through their conversion rate and their average order value. So it makes a ton of sense to pick this up while it's on a lifetime deal. It won't always be, but check it out. The link is in the description.